Hello Fanshawe Supply Chain students. This video will walk you through how to find your schedule on WebAdvisor and then how to join your virtual classes on Fanshawe Online. The first thing you're going to want to do is to sign on to Fanshawe Online. And you can get to Fanshawe Online a few different ways. You can get there through My Fanshawe, or you could just Google fanshaweonline.ca. and it will take you to a login page. So when you're at the login page, you'll log in. And here we are on Fanshawe Online. Now when you're in the login page or the first page on Fanshawe Online, to get to WebAdvisor to find your schedule, you go to Resources and click on WebAdvisor. Then you're going to want to log in and enter your username and password and click Submit. Then you're going to want to go to the Students tab, and in the Students tab under Academic Profile you'll see Class Schedule List or Class Schedule Grid Layout. Either one is fine, but I like the grid layout. So click on the grid layout. We're in winter 2022, so make sure you just select the semester you want your schedule for and then click Submit. So here we will see the student's schedule. This is a marketing student, but this is a good example. So you'll see that this was a schedule that a student that was planned to be on campus. However, due to COVID, we are not on campus. And instead of going to Fanshawe campus to attend class, he'll log on to Fanshawe Online at the time he was to attend on-campus classes to join the virtual class. So you'll see here that this student has a class on Mondays at 11 a.m. And you'll see that it's Management 5005 at Monday at 11 a.m. So classes start on January 10th. So on January 10th, shortly before 11 a.m., this student should log on to Fanshawe Online. So he'll go to Fanshawe Online, and you can either click the waffle up here, and you'll see the classes the student's in, or you can go down here, click on the Winter 2022 tab, and you'll see all the classes this student is scheduled to take in winter 2022. So as we said, this student has 5005 Mondays at 9 a.m. Or Mondays at 11 a.m. So again, about shortly before 11 a.m. on Monday, January 10th, the student should go to that class. So he clicks on this tab, and here it shows this course, Management 5005. So over here, and your professors will set things up a little bit differently, but this professor is saying her name, and she is saying virtual classes are Mondays at 11 a.m. for Section 1 and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. for Section 2. So some of you may say, well, what section am I in? So on your schedule, so let's go back to the schedule, you'll see this student is in Management-5005-01. So this 01 indicates that he is in Section 1. So, and he knows already that his class is Mondays at 11 a.m., but he needs to join the Section 1 class Mondays at 11 a.m. And she is saying you can find the link to the Zoom meetings under Media Tools Zoom. So Monday at 11 a.m. on January 10th, he should go to Media Tools, Zoom. And this professor has not set up her Zoom meetings yet, but she will before January 10th. And the meeting will be there, and he can just click on the meeting to join the class Monday, January 10th at 11 a.m. So let's see what other courses this student has. So Management 5050. So as you can see, this student has Management 5050 on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. So on Wednesday, January 12th, he should go to Fanshawe Online, Management 5050, and you can see here again it says class time Section 1 Wednesdays at 12 and Section 3 is Wednesdays at 3 p.m. And again, to know what section he's in, you can see it's 5050-01, so he's in Section 1. And he can find his classes, so let's see, we'll go to, the classes could be set up under the virtual classroom. Let's see if this professor, no, there's nothing set up there. This professor may use Zoom. There we go. So this student or this professor has his virtual classes set up under Zoom. And so Wednesday, January 12th at 12 p.m., this student can go here and join that class. After the class is done and it's recorded, they'll see the recordings under cloud recordings. So that's how you would join a virtual class. That's how you'd find your schedule, and that's how you'd join the virtual class. Again, do not panic if you do not see your professors having set things up yet. They should be set up by January 10th. The other issue is you may be a student in a purely online section. So maybe you had never planned to attend Fanshawe College. So if that is the case, then you will not have a full section. So let's take a look at that. So here's an example of a student that is in a purely online program. So you can see that their grid is blank. There are no classes scheduled. So this student never planned to attend class. And you can see their sections are all O1 OL. So OL means they're in a purely online schedule. Yes, we are all online due to COVID, but students that had planned to come to campus have schedules and attend virtual classes. Students who had originally enrolled in an online program do not have virtual classes. So how do they do their work? So we can see that this student is in all online sections, all online courses. So again, they go to Fanshawe Online. And here is an example of a class. Sorry, I have to relog back in. I will log back in and show you an example of a class that is online. So this student is in an online program. So again, they do not have any virtual classes. So what this student needs to do is to check out all the courses they're enrolled in and click on them. So here's an example of a class that is all online with no virtual classes. So the professor is telling them, welcome to Management 6133. This is how they get the textbook. And the professor will send them out weekly announcements of what they have to do. So you go to content to see what you need to do. You go to week 1 module and you can click on week 1 module. And here it's telling the student everything they need to do for that week. So welcome to week 1. It's about getting to know one another. Here are the week's objectives. The introductory task is there's an introduction video assignment. So they need to create a video and introduce themselves to the class. They're also to familiar yourself with the course at Fanshawe Online, read everything there is on the Getting Started module, read the course outline. They're to get the course textbook, and the course textbook is an e-textbook with videos. So they are to read the first chapter or watch the videos on the first chapter's topics. After that, they can review these PowerPoints, and they're also to read this document. And they're also to load the SAP GUI onto their computer. And at the end of the week, they're to complete the quiz. This professor will probably also post a video lecture for the students to watch as well and send that out every week. So that's how you find out what to do for the week. So again, if you're in week 1, you go to your week 1 module and it tells you everything you need to do. And usually the professor on the announcements page will tell the students everything they need to do for that week. And over here on this corner, you can see upcoming due dates as well that the students have to meet. And you can also see all the evaluations. There's quizzes and submission folders. So that's how you find out what you need to do. And again, you should be getting emails and announcements from your professors telling you what you need to do weekly, and hopefully some video lectures as well. So I hope that helps you to see how to find out where your schedule is and how to join your virtual classes. Thank you.